God calls us to be inconvenienced and to go out and to love people. And I am trying to do that through this relationship. I'm trying to fulfill the calling that God has on my life in a very practical way. It's something that I do just for Him, just for God. And therefore it's one of the best things I feel like, I'm a part of. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Awesome. Ready to go? Cool. Me and Daimir come from the same neighborhood. I'm Homewood. But just like most communities, there are influences in that community that if you go towards the wrong influences, it can take you down an interesting path, sometimes a path that you don't want to be on. So the challenge is finding resources around you that will make sure that you stay on a path that's positive. It's important that we provide an avenue, for us to see how many options we have, because they're not always presented to us from the places that we come from. So my job is to be a part of allowing him to see that. That's why I do it.
He set one of the best examples for me. He's shown me I can do whatever I want. I can be the type of man I want, and that nothing is impossible. And there's like a whole other bunch of people in the world he could do this with, but he's with me. And it makes me feel like, wow, that he really cares.
Once we met, Dennis, we fell in love. You can't say that you would want your kid to follow too many other people's footsteps, but the man that he is right now, I would love for my son to be that type of man. So having a mentor for these guys is keeping them out the streets, it's keeping them safe, it's keeping them doing activities. Having a mentor, it can definitely be great for a lot of children.
Real relationships in Christ is how everything changes. The church is Jesus Christ's. That is his tool, And the church is not a building. The church is us. The church is the community. And how Jesus Christ changed the world, he did it one by one in experiences with people, on the street, with people with his disciples, with sitting and talking to him and going into their heart and inviting them into his home and going into their homes. And so this work that we do is the work that really changes lives. It takes a village to raise a child. Once you mature and once you get older, you realize that you are a part of that village. It's my opportunity to engage and give back in my community, the exact community that I came from. It's something that is completely not about me, but because it's not about me, it ultimately ends up really enriching my life in a way that I didn't expect. I feel it's my job, I feel it's my duty to give back in my community in a very personal way, and that's why I do it.